quite a process. You know, the fun of creating the story, the writing of it, is a much smaller process compared to the self-publishing piece. So that in itself is quite a journey.
Yes, and look, and this is really done nicely. I mean, years ago, right? When we did them ourselves, you know, if we did a book ourselves, right? It's going to be stapler.
Oh, well.
Right? And now with technology, you know, it lets the individual, you know, create something. And this is a beautiful book. I don't know if I've shown the book yet. So, right?
Well, I had a wonderful artist, you know. I can write, but I can't draw a stick figure. So I was very fortunate to meet up with Dave Provencher, and I think his art is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. And he really, that was part of the process that I enjoyed as well. Sitting with him and going over each stanza of the poem and telling him what I saw and being able to share with him what I saw for that page. And then, elaborating with him and him sharing his ideas and then coming together with what we both together agreed on. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. And if I were picked up by a large publishing house, as great as that would be, I probably wouldn't have a lot of say in the art. I would just have an artist take my work and they would just do whatever they saw. So I'm glad I was able to have so much input. Because that, really meant a lot to me to be able to do that. And
it gives you a lot of control over, words make pictures stand out, but pictures give meaning to the words.
Yes, it goes both ways.
Yeah, to be able to have that one cohesive piece, I think, is a plus.
Absolutely. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
It is. It's tremendous work, though, isn't it? To go from beginning to end.
Yes, it is, but it's very rewarding, especially when you finally have the final product and you're able to share it with the children, and then hopefully the response from the children is what you're looking for, and then it's very exciting, Right. But it all starts with having to believe in yourself.
Oh, that's right.
And your dreams. Yeah. And the courage to follow that, no matter how old you are when you do it. Young or old, doesn't matter. Well, you're never too old to dream.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Exactly.
You're really right? With we are at a stage where sometimes we forget that we can do new things too.
Absolutely.
Different things, right?
Absolutely. And we are in charge of our own destiny. We make things happen. We can make things happen. This book didn't exist, and now it does. Yeah. And to make that happen, along with a lot of people that helped me make this happen.
Well, yeah, but that's part of it, right? You find people to work with, and as long as you start that journey, somehow people come along.
It's amazing, and it's been a lot of fun, and I've met so many wonderful people.
Yeah.
That I'm so glad that I finally was brave enough to do this, because I've always written. I've got boxes of writing of mine, but I never was brave enough to actually decide to publish something. And I only was originally writing for my own family and my own self. But when that was a big leap to go from that step to really putting something out there for the public.
Yeah, and risking what's in here, right? Kind of going, here's a part of me, because every story you put down is a part of you.
Yes, and you also have to be able to let go, because you've got to let it go out there. It's like, let it, a baby, it's like letting your child go to school and leave home, it's out there now.
Yeah. Gotta let it fly. Come on,
see what happens.
Fly. Yeah, I totally empathize. I mean, the ability to have more input and more control and see it from beginning to end, there's a value in that, because your next book, you're going to go, oh, I know what to do now.
Right. I'm sure it gets easier with each book that you do. I think the first book, of course, you learn a lot. And then I think it does get easier from there. Because you've got it. It's not everything isn't new for you.
Right.
And you've already made some connections, and you've already got, hopefully, an audience.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're waiting, for the next book.
Yeah. And you're sort of like the witch, right? You've now experienced it.